we want the audience to see it through this little girl's eyes, from the very first friend as a collapsible image. So we definitely want, people to kind of have this, it's like a sense of wonder. You go in there and through this little girl, running through the night market with her, it's like very immersive. That's definitely the intention. I want the audience to feel how bright and how colorful, how noisy, but it's also really fun to be in a night market with her. I connect with the people in night market in 2010, so I always go back, visit them, getting to know their stories and get to know the life in night market. So I think it's just like collecting, stories and also mature this whole idea because, in the movie there are mother and two daughters and, also a big family grandmother. So for me, being a mother, become a mother, that kind of, connecting the dots together. And I understand more like how my mom was thinking about, how you want your daughter to be good, you want her to have the best, and you always worry about her. So I think that's kind of, you can see in the story, everything's kind of is a full circle. Yeah, because from the very beginning, I always know I want to shoot in the real night market. So, but in case to do that, you'll have to hide everything, because when people see you are filming in location, they always want to know like, who is the star, what are you doing? So we couldn't shoot. Remember the first day in night market, we have around 20 people crew member. So when they set out the noodle stand, they just went to across the street, but everybody wear a black shirt. The people know they are the film crew, so everybody stopped and we couldn't shoot the first day. So the second day I told people like, nobody wear black shirt, and if you have no business on set, you need to just stay aside, go back to the office, or you just have to look like you are going to a night market, walking around. So that's how we managed to shoot the whole thing with 5 to 6 crew members and with our actors. So from the very beginning, I knew that's the only way. You had to hide the camera. So using the iPhone, people don't, maybe they see the phone, but they wouldn't, thinking about, oh, that's a movie. They just think, oh, somebody's filming something.
And look at me, please. One for me, please. One, please.
Actually, right next to, I have a little area right next to where I edit. So it has to be at least this good.
The very first film work I worked on was Takeout, and we co-directed. We kind of create this method of making this type of film. We went into the community, interview people, and get to know their story. Also, get to know them, so they feel like they are part of the film. And also, we want to put their stories into our film script. So I think throughout that 25 years working on all the projects, we kind of know each other's strength and weakness. So it's really natural, working with him, especially like editing. He's the best. He knows what to do. He edit all his films, so he knows the how to bring out the character, how to bring out the story arc. So it's a wonderful collaboration with him. That's why I want to keep the whole family dynamic really strong, and you can see how women, they survive in this society that's male dominant. Even the grandmother, she's always thinking about her son and the son and giving him the best. But in fact, only the daughters around her, and then the daughters take care of her, care for her. So I think that's just it's really important to kind of show that dynamic, and also to have the audience to think about their own life and their own family.